If you were to search up what the worst fast food chain was, there's a good chance this would show up.
ARBY'S, we have the meats.
It's honestly one of the most clowned on restaurants out there, but I'm not sure if the hate is real or if it's just one of those ongoing internet jokes. In my 22 years on this planet, I've never actually had ARBY'S, but today is the day. So right now, I'm outside my local ARBY'S and I'm kind of scared, but we have to go in. Before I order, I want to see what people are really saying by reading some of their 1-star reviews. So let's start with Ahmed. I experienced the worst food poisoning of my life, and it was the real ordeal. I spent 3 long days battling the symptoms, and despite reaching out to the restaurant multiple times, I never received a response. It was incredibly frustrating. Okay, I came here to try ARBY'S food, not to speedrun getting food poisoning. But I did bring medicine just in case. Next, Mazikin says, food is awful and ridiculously expensive. Cold and dried out chicken like it was prepared weeks ago. Staff was nice though. The food was probably better eaten out of a dumpster. I get when food isn't the best, but saying it's better to eat out of a dumpster, that is a huge statement. So hopefully, I don't think that comes true. Here's Sue. Ordered the gyros. Nasty. The wrap broke apart when picked up. Too much lettuce, not enough sauce or tomatoes. I don't appreciate being asked for my first name in a fast food restaurant. So I'm not sure what fast food places Sue has been, but I think Starbucks would be her personal hell. Finally, Lindsay states, floor was super sticky, my feet were sticking to the floor. The seats at the table were sticky as well. Absolutely disgusting, will not be dining at this location. After seeing those, my mission is clear. Try the most commonly ordered item, get a chicken item, get a gyro item, see if the floor is actually sticky, check if the seats and tables are dirty. So first, the floors and tables weren't sticky or dirty, but the seats.
Brother, what's that?
Can I get a classic beef and cheddar meal, please? And then can I also get a chicken bacon Swiss, but just the sandwich? And then can I get 1 Greek gyro, just the gyro? So I just ordered and I'm waiting for it to finish, but I just want to talk about the price here. So for everything I ordered, it came out to $33.82. And for the price, I don't think it's outrageous. I think for the items I ordered, it seems pretty standard. So I don't think the stuff here is that expensive. So I have the food right here. I have curly fries, classic beef and cheddar, a chicken bacon Swiss, and a Greek gyro. And not to mention, I saw they had some sauces. So I got some ketchup, something called horsey sauce, and something called ARBY'S sauce. So before I start, when I came here, it was pretty empty, but now it seems to be pretty packed. And I will say it's kind of an older demographic that's kind of here. So first, I want to start with the fries, because that is the only thing they consider pretty good here. I'm gonna try it alone before I dip it in anything. That is pretty good. That's a pretty solid fry. Now, I want to try it with the sauce. So here, I think there's the ARBY'S sauce. It must be good if it's their signature sauce. It kind of reminds me of sweet chili sauce diluted with a lot of ketchup. This one isn't too good. This one is called the horsey sauce. I don't know what's in it. I've never heard of a horsey sauce before. I don't know what that is at all, but that I'm not gonna touch again. So let's start with our classic, which is the classic beef and cheddar. What the is this? So I just opened it. I did not touch it at all, and this is how it looks like. I'm kind of scared to eat this. Look at the meat right there, and then look at the cheese. I'm just gonna close that up right there. I've never seen a bun like that before. There's like burnt pieces on top, but for science, we must eat it. It's not that bad. It'd be very comparable to like a gas station type of food. Coming from a restaurant, this is not that impressive at all. The meat, which is the main thing they focus on, really isn't the best. So I'm not sure what they're really doing here. But the smell is kind of a little bit off. So I don't know if it's just this sandwich or this is how it usually is. Honestly, some bites I'm enjoying and some bites I'm not. It's because there's like this sauce that's in here. I think it's the ARBY'S sauce, which is helping it the sandwich, but by itself it's not good. This is like a 50-50, maybe not even 50-50. This is like a 40-60, maybe not even a 40-60. This might be like a 30-70. Okay, I'm done with that one for now. So now we move up to the chicken bacon Swiss sandwich. So I don't know if you can see this, but a lot of lettuce just fell out. Let me just pick this up. Over here looking for is seeing if the chicken is dry and cold. So here it is. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. The bacon looks pretty crispy, looks good. The chicken patty isn't the worst, and it doesn't look that dry. So let's try and dig in. So first bite. I won't say it's dry, but it's definitely not juicy. The thing with this is it has so much things in it and has no flavor at all. The chicken patty, I can barely taste anything, and I feel so much liquid, and I think that's the liquid cheese, which is kind of weird. There's like a weird yellow sauce in here. But the bacon might be the best thing out of this, and it's pretty good. Overall, this is not the best item for me, so I'm gonna have to be done with this one. So last item is the gyro. First thing I see is it's so greasy, which is something I wouldn't have expected from this one. But let's open it up. So here it is, and the meat doesn't look the worst. It looks very seasoned, which is pretty nice. But I will say it's so oily. So when I open it up, there is a lot of lettuce, just like Sue said. A lot of lettuce, actually. So far, the bread isn't breaking, but let's try it right now. So first, I want to try the meat because a little bit fell off. Okay, don't hate me, but that was pretty good. It's not as authentic as a real place, but it's seasoned pretty good. So we'll try the first full bite. So now I understand what Sue's talking about, because from that first bite, all I got was lettuce, lettuce, and lettuce. I got no meat at all. So that means I have to go for a second bite. I actually got meat this time, and let me tell you, this is actually not that bad. Let me say, out of all the items, this might actually be my most favorite. I do have to agree that it is a lot of lettuce base, but when you get the meat and everything, the taste is really good. So after trying all those items, I can finally understand where people are coming from, and let me tell you, it really is not the best.
So there's a bell at the front you can ring if the service was good. Despite the food not being the best, the service was pretty good. They were fast and efficient, but I might not ring it because there is a lot of people here